Welcome to the TDC Today Show communities. My name is Sue Roskoff. The Disability Channel, or TDC, is out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, showcasing abilities. TDC is committed to providing quality digital media production services, education, and employment programs by and for persons with disabilities and veterans. TDC offers digital media production, video production, post-production, social media, and podcast creation, production, and support. TDC offers education and employment programming, which includes digital media courses to persons with disabilities who are unemployed and underemployed. TDC also offers community partnerships. Through partnerships and sponsorships, community partners and organizations become ability champions by supporting media created by and for people with disabilities. We are your USA team, and we are here with the TDC Today Show communities. And, we have a wonderful community that gathers here. And most of us have connected through another community that we love, the Happy Neighborhood Project. And I have the pleasure of introducing our first guest this evening. The wonderful Debbie Miller is in the house and has some exciting news to share with us this evening. But Debbie, come on in and remind us all about who you are, what you do, and I would love to share your good news. Go ahead, Debbie. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Yes, this has been an exciting day for us. Grandbaby number 18 arrived this morning, so we've kind of kind of been a little boggled with doing business things, but wanted to come on here and just help and be here to let people know that Legal Shield is here to help with the challenges that we all have. Whether we have a disability that is recognized or whether just a regular life, we have a lot of challenges in today's world, and Legal Shield is a great way to protect all of our family and our businesses, small businesses as well, with our ID protection and our legal plan for basically probably less than $3 a day. You could have both of those for your whole family. Excuse me. And one of the beauties that I love about Legal Shield is that you can have your wills written as you need them, and includes a trust if you need that. We have those available as well. But you can have what you need to take care of your family. And I love that our attorneys are up to date and don't need to extra pad their bank account just by adding whatever it is that they can add to it. They're there to make sure that you have what you need to take care of you, but not overcharging you for things that you don't really need. I know one of our grandsons was bullied at school, so our attorneys actually wrote a letter, actually ended up writing 2 different letters to the school board, teachers, everybody that was involved in that, and that was rectified. But that wasn't something I would have, I'm sure, at the situation as it was, they would have eventually had to do the hundreds of dollars an hour for an attorney to get it taken care of. But the fact it was just part of their monthly plan was beautiful and helpful. And speaking of the disability challenges, there's a lot of our families and friends that need help with those wills, making sure that their person of some disabilities is taken care of in the future in case they're not around to help make decisions. And I love that they're there to do that. Today, my husband is in a wheelchair, and so going to see the grandbaby, it was very wonderful that I could actually park like right in front of the door. That was easy access, which, I mean, obviously with all of our laws that we have, it's supposed to be that you can get a wheelchair and people with those kind of needs to the places that they need. But sometimes you're walking for blocks or a distance, and even if you're not the one in the wheelchair, it can be quite a little chore to get them where they need to be. So This was very convenient, right by the door, inside, shortly to the elevator and up to the room. So I was very happy that it was so convenient and easy to find. So those are great things for us today. Thanks, Sue. Oh, and I'd like to help you welcome another one of your guests. Alan Holmes from California is a great connector, has some shows on your program. So, Alan, come in and share your information.
Debbie Miller, the Today Show. What a grant! Thank you for having me. Alan Holmes, Master Connector. I specialize in collaborating, connecting, and networking business owners, whether they're home-based or storefront entrepreneurs, or the everyday consumer, or in this case, live on the show, hearing the great news. Congratulations, Miss Debbie Miller, grandbaby number 18. Welcome to the world, young one. Welcome to the world. All love and support from the bottom of my heart, from California all the way to Kansas City. Thank you so much for having me. You know, as a master connector, I do various different things. I collaborate, I connect. That I have great shows with the Kurt Roscott and Emily Gomer, the podcast engineer. We are the MC Holmes. I work with Christian Mendez, who is EC marketing for all. And now I'm getting ready for the holiday season with Santa Papa and the Easy Expo and Community Pay It Forward. Just so many different things. The Disability Channel, the World of Abilities. This is the time of year I love, because this is time about gratitude, newborns, the abilities, and so forth. And somewhere along the lines, you stop and say, you know what, collaborate and connect. So FamilyShieldPro.com, check it out. But I also must stop long enough to just say, sometimes the wind blows toward Hawaii. Now, when you look up, you may just see someone named Marianne Waikiki. And she has a lot of things, and I'm not going to do injustice by going and trying to say what she has, but I must bring in to the stage an incredible young lady that had the honor and privilege to meet over the months, Mary Waikiki. Are you out there? Are you out there? Is it hello, aloha? Is she there?
Aloha, Wisconsin. Aloha. And hola. Thank you, Master Connector, for a wonderful welcoming greeting. And congratulations, Debbie. And of course, thank you, Sue and Emily, podcast engineer, the World of Ability Disability Channel, Jay Stoyan. I want to share great news. October is anti-bullying month. And in July, I had gone on to a link for Awesome Foundation grant, and I applied for the Oahu, Hawaii chapter for $1,000. Now they give $1,000 every month to projects, and they not only do it throughout the 50 states of the United States of America, they do it in Canada, Pakistan, Brazil. They have a disability specialty group. They have on the water for such as Sue in water skiing, taking persons out with disabilities. And anyway, Alan and Debbie and Sue, I won the grant. And I'm so honored that we had set up a time, which happened this past Monday. Leon McLaughlin, who we partner with, we are celebrating 5-year anniversary. What a master connector that is right there. Leon, he's bringing filters to worldwide schools, hospitals, and clinics. And he was in Hawaii, and we had set up a presentation for him to speak to 15 elementary, middle school deaf children at the Hawaii School for the Deaf and Blind, and talked about purifying the water and the books, Rabbit Acts of Kindness, No Bully, and the Folkmanis Chicken Puppet, Rabbit in the Hat, and the Life Cycle Monarch Butterfly are in the library at this time. We're waiting for the coloring books so that I can have a follow-up presentation and gift them as part of this with Awesome Grant Foundation Oahu chapter. And we want to multiply that acts of kindness to the other 49 states, deaf schools, and other classrooms as well. So part of that grant I used to hire Jay Stoyan, who hires persons with disabilities and veterans, to bring me on for the next couple of months to be interviewed about the Acts of Kindness series, book series for ocean cleanup, anti-bullying, and we are finishing the climate change book as we speak for Leon McLaughlin and Clean Water Foundation. So we're getting that out to the world. We're also partnering with our major social media influencer, Santa Papa John, who has a by Monday podcast, the first and third Mondays. And Santa is also on TikTok talking about our books and the puppets. And we're going to be talking to him tomorrow because we are going to set up a Kindle ebook download for free for the audience to receive Rabbit Acts of Kindness, No Bully sometime this month. So we are working on that. So you can read the book for free off of Kindle Direct ebooks. So I'm talking to Santa Papa John tomorrow. We're going to set a date and we need all the followers to sign up because that will help me become a best-selling author on Amazon. So how cool is that? Everybody wins. You're going to get a free book for Anti-Bullying Month. So we'll be working on that. So thank you for having me on the show. Yeah, I have been traveling this past month or so. I went to Vancouver, Canada to visit some friends. I was up at the library there in Coquitlam and I book signed for a sign language interpreter and some other deaf people there. And I got to travel to Vancouver Island. I was got to join my girlfriend Leslie, who she won the Emmys for makeup in Shogun, and she was on our World of Ability podcast. I think that was 2 weekends ago on a Saturday. What excitement. She's a character in this book, Rabbit Acts of Kindness. She's our Canadian goose friend for Harry the Hard of Hearing Rabbit, because we were all friends in Honolulu and we got to go out and play there. So we want to continue that. And hopefully she will bring these book series to Netflix. So keeping that vision that we're going to bring these into animation movies with sign language characters. And no one has done that with sign language characters. And so go out and play is our message. And anybody can get copies of the books in the United States of America from donorschoose.org. That's donorschoose.org. And we're available on Amazon. And the Folkman is Puppets. And thank you, Christian Mendez. He is updating our website. So we now have links and clicks to take you to the Apple App Games as online courses. And thank you, Trevor Gibbs from the ADA Compliance, for making sure our website is American Disability Act compliant. He also helped me create a YouTube channel with assigning characters doing the ABC. Now, just listen to this with our travels. Last night I was at the San Carlos Yacht Club. So from Canada and back to Mexico. And we had met people that are volunteering at the NARET bilingual school in Guaymas, San Carlos, Mexico. And we went over and talked with them today. So here's my picture of this beautiful campus, private school, and it's only speaking English. They're so proud of their students and where they are getting in these jobs. Ford Motor Company's down here. And we will be reading books to them in English, as well as teaching them the ASL fingerspelling alphabet. I may teach them a little hula with sign language. We saw the children preparing for their Christmas show, dancing with umbrellas. It's just an amazing campus. So what a great journey I have had in this last month and a half. And we want to continue to do that. And a big shout out to Leon McLaughlin. Again, he is a master connector. He is bringing us clean water filters, and that's what we're all about. We need clean, healthy waters to survive, and we are making that happen. Again, all through networking, master connector. Thank you so much, everybody, for having us on here. And there is Leon. Sorry there. And back to you.
Excellent. So many good things happening. I love all this coming together and celebrating the different communities that we all represent and how we all connect. Again, I think I can't imagine where I would actually be sitting right now if it wasn't for those connections made through a community, through Happy Neighborhood Project, through LinkedIn. It was actually just a relatively random piece on LinkedIn where Kurt and Jay originally met was through something that he saw that Kurt saw on LinkedIn on something that was like a suggestion there of you might be interested in knowing about the disability channel. And when Kurt saw that, it's like, yeah. So he's that guy. He picked up the phone, he made that connection, he got that all going. And that's what it takes, that reaching out and finding how can we connect, how in what ways and how many ways. Ellen, you are the master of that. How can we connect? Where do our paths cross? And there is one piece I know that Kurt just shared with me today, and I want to make sure to take just a moment to make this a known piece that there is an event coming up just 10 days from now in California. So, Alan, it's close to your neck of the woods. Actually, I don't know how close this is, but it's in your state. In let's see, it's in Woodland Hills, California. So I don't know how close that is to you specifically, if you're familiar with Woodland Hills, but there is an event going on starting at 10 a.m. on Saturday, October 26th. It is the Unity, Peace, and Freedom Music Festival. So if you like music, if you like having fun, and you like the concept of, here's their at the top of their flyer, it says One Vision, Heal Our Nation. That what more could you want, right? So it says right now, I'm just going to share the details so that you're all familiar with what is happening there. One Vision, Heal Our Nation. Join us for an all-day family-friendly festival with iconic music and guest speakers intended to encourage peace, love, and unity. This is being put on by, let's see, it's PFANA, People for a New America. Information can be found online at pfanausa.org. That site again was pfanausa.org. So some of the on-stage performances, oh my goodness, there's a whole massive list of folks that they have coming. They've got The Sweet, they have The Main Ingredient, Tierra Legacy, Think X, an exploration of the music of Pink Floyd. They have Carmit, Willie Chambers, Iron Butterfly, Louis Matoyer, the Blues Angels, Mickey Free, Raven Redbone, and there's more yet to be announced. It says right on here, guest celebrities are TBA. But they will also have vendor booths, food trucks, a toy drive by the Valley Cultural Foundation, interfaith prayer vigil, and they'll have some limited VIP seating available as well. But they are definitely looking for folks to attend, to help sponsor, to be a vendor, to volunteer, to donate. This is going to be a massive event going on. Again, the Unity, Peace, and Freedom Music Festival taking place on Saturday, October 26, 2024, starting at 10 a.m. And I'm wondering how long. This sounds like it's going to go well into the evening with that many performers and that much activity taking place. So stay tuned and see what you find out from this. I will definitely be tuning in and excited to hear more because that is only 10 days away. That's coming up quick. So is that something that any of you have heard of yet, or is that news to you as well?
Well, I actually heard that earlier today, and I actually shared that on my LinkedIn. And to answer your question, the Woodland Hills is probably about 4 hours from me, but you know, it is something that I'm definitely going to share. I'll be figure out a way to support 110%, not because it's zooming through California, but because Mr. Kurt Roscoff, he put me on, you know, as a master connector. And like Marianne says, you know, master connector, I shared that title because the Leon McLaughlin and whether it's the one festival, it's all about collaborating and building the largest network within a series of networks that were assembled. And sometimes it means stopping by a great festival and good food and getting to learn more about just the unity and gratitude in this time of giving in spirit. So, yeah, it's going to be just an incredible event and support 110%. Back to you, Ms. Sue.
Excellent. Yeah, there are so many good things happening in our communities, and if we're able to share out pieces that can make a difference, I mean, you are an amazing collection of folks that are in this room right now, and I have learned so many things from you. This community that we have is amazing. It's massive. It's growing. I know, like with Happy Neighborhood Project, I was just at a meeting earlier today, and again, brand new people I've never met before, getting a chance to get to know them, even for just a short time. But that's where we all started. It's taking that moment of saying hello and getting to know what are you about and having that interest, and that's how community grows. And so grateful for the community that I get to say I am part of here. And with the Disability Channel, same, right? There's so many good things happening in the world of the Disability Channel. The Invictus Games are coming up really soon. When we first started talking about that, it felt so far off in the future, but oh my goodness, we are 4 months away at this point. It's going to be coming up here in February in Vancouver, Canada. In Whistler, I'm so excited to see what that is going to all bring about and how that community is going to connect and grow. So this again is the TDC Today Show Communities. We are your USA team here. Debbie, Marianne, Alan, thank you guys so much for joining us here tonight. We are blessed to have you guys as part of our community. So as always, we thank you.